right, so this is the design session of Arweave Explore, where I am creating a new design for the DApp, the decentralized app. This one is for Permacast, and this is based upon my own personal experience utilizing the platform and some ideas that I've been thinking about for this particular service. Now, what you'll see here is, just kind of lean into a bit more of the aesthetic of the logo, which is this kind of highlighted color, this yellow box, this like yellow square, and just adding a little accent with the login with RConnect, and then obviously this kind of gradient here behind the episodes, or rather the podcasts available. I've also added an about section. I think it's really important to talk a little bit about like why Permacast, who, maybe who's behind it, and also really dive into what the PermaWeb is and why it's important that individuals can put their podcast on the PermaWeb. Now, I do understand that there's potentially some video capabilities and more things coming on board here with Permacast. For the time being, I've put podcasts on the PermaWeb, and I've also added a search bar here in addition to filtering. Now, in the first video, Arweave Explore with Permacast, I mentioned discoverability is a little bit challenging in the current iteration. I imagine, the team has this on their roadmap. Regardless, just wanted to put it into practice, if you will, through a design and think about how it can look. So I've added that search query bar as well as a filter, which we'll get into in just a moment. As far as the actual display, keeping it relatively flat, there's a small amount of kind of lift, if you will, on these assets, just to bring them off the page a little bit, and then obviously those details, which are just nice, obviously, when you're exploring, figuring out what you want to listen to. So yeah, you can imagine that there's a number of these categories. They can be based upon the topic or new and noteworthy, popular, etc. The intention here is to keep it pretty easy on the eyes, while also exploratory. So you can manage the context, and then you can get further details if you feel compelled to do so. So that is the refresh concept design for Permacast in its current iteration, with some feedback and thoughts put into it. And I'm going to explore a bit further. And so this is what I've come up with, what I've put together for the actual podcast page. So you get all the details that you need. You can play it right here, and just like Permacast already has, you can have a great tray that comes out on the bottom and be able to navigate or orient the listening experience however you'd like. I've also kept the tip here, which I think is really cool. You can support those that are creating podcasts. Obviously, shout out to Rcast by the Rdrive team, and also check out PermaWeb Pioneers as well. And there are a bunch of other podcasts in the ecosystem. I've added a subscribe button, and what's really cool about the subscribe button is that Tom Wilson of PermaNotes, he's creating like kind of mini protocols, micro protocols within PermaNotes, and one of those is subscribe. So you can imagine a world where subscribing may require some sort of fee, right? There may be a cost associated. So you can kind of think about combining tip and subscribe. Anyways, there's just a lot of really cool things to do here that make the experience uniquely designed for the PermaWeb and Arweave and the Blockweave. So I've added that for those reasons. And then of course, being able to subscribe is really important. And I know the RSS feed is there too. And anyways, so that's what I've put here. You got your kind of clean look of the episodes. You can easily play those, and then up here you'll notice there's a category. This category is Arweave, And this is really, again, to provide that context and discovery mechanism. So if I scroll down to the bottom, I'll see, related episodes or related podcasts rather, and these are all in the category of Arweave. So this just allows for more discovery within each category and related items. Of course, this is a popular mechanism for discovery on a lot of websites, and I think it's a great tool, especially when it's highly contextually related. It just makes sense, and it allows for more podcasts out there that are related to get exposure, which I think is really, really important, especially when we're talking about Arweave. We're all in this together. We really are a community working together to build the permaweb. So that is what I've done here for Permacast, and it's I think there's a lot of really cool opportunities for Permacast. I know that in the pipeline there's potentially support for videos, and I know the team's working on a lot of things there. I think it'll be really great to see potentially either this implemented or something similar. Obviously, my own opinion, and yeah, so putting it out there, and feel free to send a note or comment below if you'd like me to cover another DApp or decentralized app, or related kind of website that has to do with the permaweb. Then please let me know, and I'll consider doing this type of thing for that site or that project. And with that, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.